When it comes to hunting, your choice of cartridge can make or break your experience. But some options out there, they're just plain bad. In this video, we're calling out 5 hunting cartridges that just don't make sense, whether it's terrible, ballistics punishing recoil, or just outdated hype. If you're serious about the hunt, you'll want to avoid these. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more no-nonsense gear breakdowns and hunting advice.
You may not believe me when I tell you this, but there are certain hunting cartridges that only idiots would buy. Now, I know this is going to piss some people off because some of these cartridges have die-hard fans. But hey, that's why they're called opinions. And if you don't have an opinion, you don't have anything to get pissed about. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about 5 hunting cartridges that only idiots would buy. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is where we talk about everything and anything to do with the shooting sports. If you like what you see here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be the first to see our new videos every single day. All right, guys, we're just going to dive right into it. Number 5 on our list is the .30 Remington AR. Now let me tell you a little bit about this one. This one gets my blood boiling because this is one of those cartridges that could have been great but fell short of expectations. In the early 2000s, when the 300 Blackout came out, people were looking for something that bridged the gap between the 223 and the 308, and so Remington came out with the .30 Remington AR, which should have been great. But the problem was the ballistics of this round left a lot to be desired. The trajectory on this round is terrible. You shoot it through a 20 MOA rail at 2,500 feet per second, and it still shoots 4 inches high at 100 yards. It's also very inconsistent from what I've seen, with some loads shooting sub-MOA and others shooting around 2 inches. Then there's the fact that ammo is pretty much non-existent, and the brass is extremely hard to find, which makes sense because not many people shoot it. When you do find it, expect to pay at least $2 a piece. A friend of mine actually did a video on this. He was able to find 100 rounds in the whole state of Virginia. Then there's the fact that the only way you can really get ammo is through hand loading. And even then, most of the dies are pretty hard to find. I mean, come on, how hard is it to make a die to form your own brass? It just doesn't make any sense. I think the only reason that people shoot this round today is because it fits in a mag and has a weird twist rate. There's nothing else about this round that anybody likes. So if you happen to stumble across some, buy it all, and then sell it to us for double the price. But if you're thinking about getting into this cartridge, just save your money and get yourself a 300 Win mag. And number 4 on our list is the 270 Winchester Short Magnum, or WSM. Now, WSM came out with this round, along with the rest of their short mags, as an excuse to make bigger, badder versions of popular cartridges with just a touch less recoil. But this one didn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. The thing is, the 270 Win needed no help. It was already a great cartridge. That's why it's so popular. So WSM thought they could take that, make it a little less kicky, and gain a few feet per second. And while they did achieve that, it wasn't enough to really make it worthwhile. The recoil reduction is almost unnoticeable, and to gain those extra few feet per second, you lose weight availability. You can only find bullets between 130 and 140 grain for this round, whereas the 270 Win has bullets ranging from 130 to 150 grains. And what really puts the nail in the coffin for this round is the lack of ammo and rifle availability. The only reason anyone has this round is because they wanted to shoot the short-action rifles. Otherwise, there's absolutely no reason to shoot this round. So if you've got a Savage 110 short action, just deal with the recoil or put a muzzle brake on it. Number 3 on our list is the 250 Savage. Now this is one of the older cartridges on our list, dating all the way back to 1920. And it was pretty decent back in its day. It was accurate, flat shooting and hard hitting. The problem is today it's completely obsolete. It's been outclassed by the newer, more modern 243 Win in every way imaginable. The 243 Win has more power, more availability and more versatility. And to top it all off, it's cheaper and easier to find. Now you might say that's not true. I can't find 243 anywhere. Well, if you can't find 243, you can't find anything because it's probably gone. But this round is so old and irrelevant that finding ammo is a complete nightmare. The last time I saw it, it was well over $40 a box, and that was a couple years ago. Today, it's probably closer to $50 or $60 a box. And finding rifles chambered for it is next to impossible. Your best bet is probably going to be a used rifle from the 60s. So if you're thinking about getting into the 250 Savage, just get a 243 instead. Number 2 on our list is the 6mm Remington. Now this is another one that had potential, but it fell short of expectations. Like I said before, the 243 Win was the king of the woods and everybody loved it. So Remington came out with the 6mm Remington as a competitor, which I thought was great. We always need more options. The problem was they came to market really late. By the time they got it to market, everybody was already using the 243. So it never really gained much traction. As far as ballistics go, it's basically the same as the 243, but it loses out on the decades worth of ammo and rifle availability. Factory ammo is limited, and when you can find it, it's pretty expensive. So if you're thinking about getting into the 6mm Remington, just get a 243 instead. And finally, number 1 on our list is the 300 Savage. Now this is another really good round that fell short of expectations. Back in the 20s, this was a powerhouse. It was extremely accurate and had excellent trajectory. The problem was when the 308 Win came out, it was completely obsolete. The 308 was essentially the same round with a little more oomph. So today the 300 Savage is rarely ever used. It's mostly relegated to short-range hunting, but even then the ammo is hard to find, and when you do find it, it's insanely overpriced. I was looking on CTD and they had it for $50 to $80 a box. And keep in mind, that's not 50 to 80 cents a box, that's $50 to $80 a box. So yeah, you're probably not going to find too many people who are buying this ammo. And if you want to get into this round, your best bet is to reload. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, I hope you left constructive criticism in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be the first to see our new videos every single day. We'll see you in the next one.